Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to La Cucina. I'm your host, Pasquale. Today we are making pheasant. Not today, fagiano. So I bought a nice pheasant from D'Artagnan.com. I'm going to put the link underneath. I love this, guys. You know, I order my wild game from them. So if you never had pheasant, pheasant was the food of the kings in the old days, in the 1800s. So that's what they used to eat mostly. And the peasant like me could not have any. So it's nice and sealed, it's fresh. So what I'm gonna do is cut it up, take it out of the package. Don't forget, D'Artagnan.com. Now I'm gonna rinse it, just cold water, that's all we do. Because I'm gonna marinate it in the fridge until tomorrow. Then tomorrow I'm gonna wash, I'm gonna cook it. And you know what? You don't make it too much different than a chicken. When you make chicken, roasted chicken, but the pheasant, it's a little bit, I like the flavor better anyway. So now I'm sure we got our gizzard in here. Do we have it? I think so. No, it's empty. I thought they left my the liver and the heart in here, but it is not. So empty. So the pheasant tends to be not as fatty as the chicken. You gotta pat it dry. Make sure. So it's a beautiful bird. Look how nice. Beautiful bird. And it's nice and clean. And these guys have they raise everything. They use people, I guess farmers, that they raise everything with no antibiotic. And it's amazing how tender they are and good. So here we have a mix of Italian seasoning, which is a little parsley, a little pepper, garlic, and salt. And also what I'm gonna do is I got fresh rosemary from my garden that I'm gonna put in the cavity. And I'm gonna break some and put it in my mix. This is only a preparation for tomorrow. So what I do is usually I marinate it now and then I put it inside the fridge overnight so the flavor stays beautifully. The meat gets nice, that flavor of the fresh rosemary and the salt and the pepper and the spices that I put in. And then tomorrow I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Because usually the pheasant, the breast tend to cook faster, a little drier than the wings and the thighs. So I do little things to the bird that allows the breast to stay somehow juicy. So you mix all this, and what I do is easy peasy. Ziploc bag, right? I'm putting my bird into the Ziploc bag. So you don't waste any spices. So first of all, we're gonna put a little bit of this powder mixture in the cavity, and you rub it all over the place. The salt, the pepper. Then I get a couple of rosemary and put a little more in there. Listen, if you guys don't like rosemary, change it up. Maybe use parsley, whatever you want to do. Some people put a little bit of onions in there. You can do that tomorrow when you cook it. Now, I'm pouring all this here and mix it all up nice. Then, what else do I do? A little bit of olive oil, just to coat the bird. Not too much, just a little bit. Seal it. This is a big bag, but let me wash my hands first. In Italian we call fagiano, and fagiano is a very good wild game meat. Listen guys, I like anything. I like wild game. You haven't seen me do too many of this, but so now with the oil in here, it coats even better, and it goes more and more. And you don't get your hands dirty from mixing it all up. And look at this. Beautiful. So now, here, this goes right in the fridge. Let it sit until tomorrow, probably around maybe 11 o'clock like that, 12 o'clock. And I'm gonna cook it. I'll show you the rest. All right? I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao. Hey guys, how you doing? And welcome back to La Cucina. I'm your host Pasquale. La pancia cresce. So, remember yesterday? I was marinating my little pheasant. So let's put it over here, and I'm gonna put you right here so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Very simple, very simple. Just the way you make chicken. So I got nice, beautiful Yukon potatoes, and I like mine to be a little on the chunky side. That's the way I prefer them. I don't like it too small. I don't slice them. So, and just put it in the pan. You know, this is only for me, so I'm not putting too much potatoes here because I'm not eating all of them. Maybe, you never know. Depends how hungry I am. So now, like I said yesterday, the pheasant tends to be a little dry on the breast, so we have to be careful when we cook it. The oven is already preheated on 400. Nice and easy. I'm gonna put you closer so you guys can see directly what I'm doing instead of just looking at me. Okay, so that's much better. So see, just not too many potatoes. Cut them up a little more, the thick ones, because if not, they don't cook. Then I like red onions. You can use whatever onions you like. I like my red ones. I had one already open. So now I'm using another one. Just put two, 1.5 onion for me. That's about it. And chopping it up nice. I got my friend Carolyn right here. Look at that.
Oh, don't put that on.
It's already on.
That picture.
Potatoes and onions. It's not a bad picture, it's a video. Carolyn came here today because we're making wine together. So she came to help me. She came to help me siphon the wine because we had to pass it from one carboy to another. So we did that. And also we tasted the wine, it was good. I think Caroline, she had a little too many. So now, remember the other day when I had the fresh rosemary? I love my rosemary. I still have it in the backyard, which is great. So you can put some rosemary all over the potatoes because I love. And you can do this. You don't have to be too creative with this. It's a very simple dish. So the pheasant used to be, in the old days, like only the kings used to eat this stuff. God forbid a peasant like me would be able to get this. It was just the kings and the dams, whatever they were. That's about it. Nobody else could have that. So now mix it up nice. Then we're gonna put a little pepper, a little bit of olive oil. Nice pepper. And then we're going to put in a little bit of salt on the potatoes. Carol is leaving, so ciao.
Ciao Bella.
Ciao, Bella. Don't forget the wine.
Oh, I'm not forgetting that. Linda doesn't drink it, I'm drinking it.
Now we're going to put a little olive oil. And that's all it is. The only thing we got to do different is in the pheasant, what I'm going to do in the pheasant. So the pheasant was already marinated. You guys remember yesterday, I marinated before. Just get a fork, mix it up nice. Make sure that this gets all in it. Olive oil. Put just a little more. Because like I said, the pheasant tends to be a little bit on the dry side. So now, let's dirty our hands. And let's see this. It's my pheasant is coming up. There we go. Oh, looking nice. And this breast is beautiful. So what I do usually, just like a chicken, see, oven is ready. I'm gonna go right in with the fingers, right? So go into the skin, but try not to rip the skin. If you go in it, on the breast, see right here, it's breast. Same thing on the other side. Just with your finger, nice and easy, beautiful. So, beautiful. Now, wipe your hands. We got butter. And everybody knows what they do with this. When you do chicken, roasted chicken, I'm sure you guys do the same thing. I like my salted butter. And cut the butter and cut it in slices. I get one slice and put it right into the breast. I get another slice and put it right into the breast as well, right in there. See, beautiful? Now, I take another one and put it right in the center. And that's about it, guys. No more. Just 3 pieces. Let me wash my hands. Okay, and that's the pheasant. So, now that you see that, the only thing I'm doing is I'm gonna bake it 400 degrees for about 45 minutes. And then we'll see you later and we'll see how good it comes out. Ciao. Okay, so the pheasant is done. Oh, it smells delicious. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. Looks like a chicken. It looks like a little chicken. Oh, guys, look at this. Wow, look at that, beautiful. Those potatoes, beautiful, beautifully done. See, the breast always tends to cook a little more, but I think we did it. It's a beauty. Look at that juice in there. And I tell you, good stuff. I have to wait now. It gets a little, you know, I want to try it right away, but I have to be careful because it's still hot, very hot. Just came out, so let's turn off the oven and I'll see you in 5 minutes. Let's try a little breast. I'm gonna cut the breast a little bit and I'm gonna try it. See, the breast usually becomes a little on the dry side, but because I put the butter in it, let's see how this is. It's still hot. I just wanna, for the purpose of the show, I just want to show you because exactly how this is. Nice breast. Nice. Actually, it's pretty tender. Hey guys, I don't know if you guys ever try pheasant. It's a really delicious bird. Let's try. I have to say, usually it is a little on the dry side, but with the addition of the butter that melted into the chest, beautiful. Love my crispy potato. Delicioso. All right, guys. With that, roasted pheasant is waiting for me when it gets cooler because it's too hot. So, but delicious. Let's mix the pheasant with the potato. Better than the chicken. Till next time, please like, subscribe, and put a comment in. Let me know what you think about D'Artagnan.com. You can go, just put D'Artagnan.com, and you see all the wild games over there. They have all different kinds. No antibiotic, nothing. But they also sell chickens, they sell beef, everything. But I like the wild game that I buy from there. All right, I'll see you next time. Ciao a tutti.